Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fableheim and the Legend of Keepers. Today is the finale of Sarel's base campaign. We are at the second half of the fifth and final banner, and what a learning experience it has been. For the first time ever, I've really been leaning into the enchanted seeds. Of course, that will transform our lovely minions into treants or into Jubakos if they are rare. And I received confirmation, thank you Brian and Kirvitz for sharing your vast wisdom and experience, that the summoned treant and or Jubako their level is based off the level of the thing that was consumed. So it would behoove us to attempt to level up Kel'Thuzad and Citragosa to get higher level Jubakos to do more Jubako stuff. That would be great. We do, of course, have the infamous combo with the Ice Cube consuming Frostbite stacks applied by Niflheim, and they're both level 4, so they're both the best they're going to get at what they do. So I think the rest of our training should be dedicated to Kel'Thuzad and Citragosa, if we can make it happen. Otherwise, we can just level up a few other things that are cheap to level up to get them to make better trends. Now, I was thinking about this, and I think it still works because it's not bringing this back to life, but the Skeleton Warrior has the passive of cannot come back to life. I'm pretty sure the Trent transformation would still work, because it's technically not bringing it back to life, it's just transforming it. And the enchanted seeds don't work if the minion that's enchanted dies before their turn. So, maybe Skeletor has a use after all, we'll see. But Kirvet's also pointed out that it would be nice if we could find a third rare unit, that way we can spawn 3 Jubakos, and it would be hilarious. I think we should get one more optional champion fight before the end? Maybe? So, we'll see if we can rock it. We are loaded with 1,400 gold, nearly 1,500. So we are definitely going to hit this trainer. The question is, what do we do here? We could, you know what we could do? Let's get rich. At the merchant, let's see, I would like to find, I'm only going to roll a few times. Oh, the spiky boy, the puppy. We do not have Mammon Richard's Bone. The puppy is just so good, though. There's a thought. Currently, our back room is kind of dedicated to Ice Cube and Niflheim, so whoever is the third person here needs to be like a support or a tanky boy in some way. Okay. I do love the pup. Let's see what we can do. One more renew. I'm looking for... Didn't find it. That could be cute. I was looking for specifically the Polar Portal, and I know going into a merchant looking for a very specific thing is a terrible idea half the time, but I thought I'd try. So anyway, with our 1,300 remaining gold, let us upgrade Sindragosa and Kel'Thuzad to level 3. We can also upgrade the pup, I guess. And now we leave. Pup, of course, is not named Nihilek. He's named Bork. Good old Bork. At the siege, we can sell off. I only have 3 traps, right? Yes. Let's get rid of the frog. There you go, take that. At the alchemist. Oh, speaking of champion, there he is. I think we're fine. I don't think we need to do anything here. With the alchemist anyway, so let's YOLO. A wandering troubadour offers to sing for your employees in exchange for a modest sum. With the right employee, you could convince her to sing for free. We will take this. Sure, yeah. That should be the last positive motivation thing we need to do for the entire run, so we're good, probably. And we are going to take this champion fight. The question is, do we need to move the teams around at all? I don't think so. This first room looks okay. An interesting thought I had, which our artifacts here kind of negate this thought, but when they're transforming, they transform immediately after their turn, right? So ideally, you would want the entire transforming room to be slow to take the first hits in their monster form, and then transformed back to full health in their enchanted form. If that makes sense. But anyway, let us fight a champion. I had to engage the good old brick thinking to figure this out, because there are a few puzzle pieces that don't go well together. Of course, we'll be popping the enchanted seeds in this room to empower this room. So here's where the confusion starts. Our champion for today is the Pyromancer, who is, of course, going to attack the back with an unholy amount of fire damage. Which is great. Or not. I actually don't know if Sindragos is going to live. I kind of forgot that he was going to buff them. So let's see if we can YOLO a debuff. Nope, not quite. Don't kill Sindragosa. Oof. So anyway, the confusion here is because the Pyromancer is attacking the back with a lot of damage, right? Well, we have the Miraculous Pill. That lets us go twice. But we do lose 50% of our hit points in the back unit. Losing 50% of our hit points is, well, not good. Oh, you can't be poisoned. That's cute. So, yeah. Also, we have the Berserker in the front, who is, of course, implying the Enrage to make this more complicated than it needed to be. And also attacking the front with a lot of physical damage. They do get a healing well, which really sucks for us. And, of course, there is a Templar, just to add a minor insult to injury and apply vulnerability to the front. Now, I was equally perplexed here, because in the back is Niflheim, who is incredibly weak to fire. But by being in the back, Niflheim gets to attack multiple times. And as you can see, that's quite effective. Fortunately, Niflheim is going to die here. Yep. But by Niflheim going off twice... Ooh. I thought you would die here. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So we pretty much just yeeted and deleted the Berserker. But as the meme goes, at what cost? At what cost have we yeeted and deleted the Berserker? And that's a great question. And honestly, I don't know the answer, really. I really don't. Sarel is also incredibly weak to fire, which is a problem. We do have Ice Weakness still applied. Can I get away with this? I actually think I can. This is not good. We do have a trap here to apply more Ice Weakness. Very fun, very fun.
From the earth you were born, and to the earth you will return.
I think Sarel is just going to instantly die. She might live one turn?
Nope.
So we're about to have a few questions answered here. I've fiddled around with things and replaced 2 monsters, 1 in each room. With the Miraculous Pill, of course, the slight crux in our plan here. With the Miraculous Pill, you lose 50% of your maximum life, but you get to go twice. How does this work when somebody comes back to life? Is the question. We're also going to Frostbite this time instead of the YOLO debuff. See if we can just get the raw damage. Because, of course, Pestilence here is very fast. He also gets dodge, which is not that relevant, I suppose. But let's see what happens. You being immune to poison kinda sorta sucks. So now he is transformed into a Trent. He YOLO'd Shell, but it's not going to save him. Okay, so we didn't get to answer the question of will he get 2 turns as well, but he died. He died in the place of Sindragosa, more importantly. I think this Jubako is going to live. The Jubako, formerly known as Kel'Thuzad, is actually going to live. Very nice. Get some cleave damage. Let us spawn another Jubako. I think with between Shell and Enhanced Resistance, will you live through this fireball? I think so. Yep. Cool. And you lived with 7 hit points. Alright, this was the way. This was the way. Also, I think I crit there. Alright. Unfortunately, none of them are going to die, so they are going to heal a little bit, but we have some good dots out, I think. Oh, the Berserker died. I lied. Good, good. No more enrage. Alright, that was the solution. I knew we had an answer somewhere. I knew those skeleton archers were useful for something. For some reason I thought their dodge was going to come into play there, but I used it mostly because he was faster than the Pyromancer. I also put good old Tristan back here as a glorious sacrifice to the Pyromancer's rage. In hindsight, I think I should have put the other skeleton archer here for the exact purpose of the dodge. But hey, hindsight's 2020. Farewell, Niflheim. You did your job. And now you are burnt. Actually, you're a pile of water now. Alright. A tricky first fight, but we pulled it out. And would you look at that? The Nightmare Catcher Demoralized deals 200% physical damage instead of morale. This actually could be semi-useful for us. Sort of. Maybe. Although I do like the Jubako slowly chipping away Demoralized, because if something makes its way to Sarel, their bar will be at least 1 notch down, so she can do more damage. The Mouth Shutter applies minus 30 morale and silenced to... Ooh. Cannot use hero skills. That might be really good. I don't think we've ever actually used this trap before. Or a third Jubako. Greetings, Akasha. Would you like to die for the glorious purposes of Sarel? We are on week 30. A course is a 5-week push to level 4. That could be good. It YOLOs who it is, though, so it could be questionable. We'll just take the YOLO, I think. Oops, wrong button. I meant to check my traps. You know what, we can upgrade the nature weakness one. It's pretty much guaranteed we'll be using that. I mean, we're going to be using both. You know what? Okay, fine. I tend to ignore my traps, so I might as well use them, huh? We do not need the therapist, or do we? We should be fine. I think there are only 2 combats left, so even if Niflheim dies in both of them, he'll still be around. A great point pointed out by Kyodavets is we're going to try and YOLO the Enchanted Seeds. Darn. Oh, wait, no, that's not what this is. Oh, my bad, my bad. Let's get more power. A sauna. What Kyodavets meant was not there. He meant during combats. One second, I'll explain in a second. These Sutentai vampires are here to collect taxes. Our blood is more valuable than gold coins to them. They could even grant you monetary compensation in exchange for blood collection, and you would be exceptionally exempted from taxes. Here's some blood. So, what Kyodavets was referring to, and for whatever reason my brain just went, bleh, no, was... I kind of like both of these. In combat, glorious combat. We'll get the tiredness as well. Sometimes the reward is master bonuses, and if you do that and you get the ability to upgrade your enchanted seeds, it makes the enchanted seeds stronger. Duh, that's kind of what they do. Level 4, which of our rares wants to go? You've never seen a level 4... let's get KT. KT does a lot of good damage up front. And he can also go really fast. What the fuck? This would also be decent. I can't afflict nature damage with you. Excuse me, nature weakness with you, though. Alright, let's go KT. I do love KT. This business trip could be okay, but it could also hit really bad things. So let's just leave. Good news, everyone! The board has declared that due to a great financial period, the company can allocate you extra resources in the form of a trap, a recruit, or cold, hard cash. Take the cash. The seminar will empower our minions. The Monsters Resources Manager feels that your employees are at the end of their rope. As such, she is suggesting you different activities to stimulate them. Let's take the shell. Maybe. This is all of our blood, so if we hit another trainer, we can't really do much about it. But we are going to take the shell. The shell seems good. Right. That's the thing, isn't it? We could just leave and save our money. I'm sorry. I failed you. Although I didn't have the gold anyway, right? To upgrade a rare unit to level 4. Here we go. Monster bonus. Perfect. I mentioned it, and now I get to talk about it. Now I get to show it off. This seems fine to me. Alright, here we go. Master bonus. Well, this is a most curious happenstance. Last episode, I complained incessantly about fighting non-stop groups that dealt area damage. I got my wish. Everyone's attacking the front now. Which is something, I suppose. Bounty's irrelevant. This isn't going to ricochet. Okay, just elemental flaw here. But I have a plan. I have a plan. Also, our little enchanted seed plan is not working out here. But, as I said, I have a plan. Also, that goes through dodge. It's kind of bullshit. It's hilarious. So, the Templar is up front, leading the charge. She'll be attacking the first position with air damage and applying vulnerability. The Sage will be attacking the front with ice damage and applying frostbite. The Invoker just threw the ice ball at Pestilence, but besides that will be attacking the front with fire damage. Our first room has Kel'Thuzad with 40% resistance to all three of those things, and Akasha with 35% resistance to all three of those things, which is hilarious. Also, we have a cute little combo here where I can Abel's Finger to apply Frostbite to the entire enemy team. Eat this fireball coming my way. Like a Chad. Also, we're going to miraculous pill this lady to death. We're going to kill her. That's the plan. And then Akasha, the Ancestral Elemental, one of my favorite units from Sarel. Whenever a target is afflicted by Frostbite, the Eruption fire damage does double. So we will slowly be ticking away the front two via the Akasha and Kel'Thuzad combo. KT might fall here. Nope. He gets one more turn. That's all he needs. He only needs one more turn. And this is the Invoker's last turn alive. Oh, it is going to cleave though, isn't it? Yep. Well, at least Akasha's resilient to it. I might have been able to get away with a volley there instead, but... Alright. You have 3 more turns of Frostbite. I'm pretty sure I can just do this without the Enchanted Seeds. Akasha should survive, although her going first kind of sucks. The vulnerability will... It's going to be close. That is 1 hit point. Okay. Good damage, Pestilence. Alright, well. GG. Yeah, that seemed pretty good. Now we get our Master Spell, which is not going to be Enchanted Seeds, by the way. Farewell, Pestilence. You served us well. Yes, let the darts break you beneath the endless tide. Brambles probably makes the most sense. Okay. I could have used the Flamboyant Lightning to try and kill the Sage, but our team here is pretty resilient against once they're bringing. All I had to do was kill the Invoker and it was a W. So, that's what I did. Ice Cube, of course, with 100% Ice Resist, courtesy of Bork. And 5% Air Resist is whatever. Niflheim is in the back, throwing his arm. This is a disgusting amount of overkill damage. Break beneath the endless tide. Ah, we didn't get it. So, as I was saying earlier, now I can show you. You can hit this buff, and it can empower the Enchanted Seeds. I believe Gyrovet's mentioned that it gives you plus 10% max health on the thing that was transformed. But we got the life absorption increase, which we haven't used this once, although healing is cool. Plus 5 to resistances, this could help. Or improved magical brambles. I think we'll take the resistance increase. Because usually when they get to Sarel, I'm just throwing the frozen thorn at their face, and I'm trying not to die. We do have 590 gold, so we can upgrade one more champion. And I'm going to go with Akasha, because Sindragosa doesn't get any more health or anything. Level 4 Akasha. We've double Alchemist and Event. That's interesting. A young man manages to sneak up to you and threaten you with a rusty blade. His face streaked with angry tears, he seeks to avenge his family, tortured and devoured before his very eyes. You can gently pat him on the shoulder and show him the exit, amuse yourself with his suffering, or offer him as a gift to your employees. Well, I'm pretty sure I don't need this, but here you go. Have fun. Do you have a moment to spare to talk about our Lord and Tormentor, Golthor the Destroyer? No. Blood for the Blood God. With our remaining funds, we can't really do much. Let's just hit this event. The R&D Director has created a centrifuge that can transform hero blood into tears. Do you wish to use it? Sure. We'll make R&D happy. That usually goes well. And at long last, the end is upon us. The end is nigh. And I think we're ready. Now, if the layout is the same as last time, and we get the transformation spell for the second room, we could be in trouble. But our rares are so powerful. Like, at least Kel'Thuzad and Akasha have tremendous synergy, we saw it last time, that I think, even if fate is against us, we can pull it out.
I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that.
I should not have said that. I really shouldn't have said that. The dungeon layout is against us. Again. The spell room is before the second monster room, so we don't get to transform all of our rares and do disgusting rare things. And our opponents are not particularly kind by any stretch of the imagination. Our champion for the end is the Samurai, who is a bundle of fun to deal with, which of course was me being sarcastic. We also have the Amazon in the front, who will be attacking the center with nature damage, and the annoying Virtuoso, who will be attacking everyone with physical damage, providing dodge to the Samurai, which is just all sorts of nice. Now, I think we have a chance as long as I can kill the Virtuoso. That is my priority target. So we have Kel'Thuzad up in the front doing the exact same thing as last time. He applied the Frostbite, and now Akasha is going to capitalize on it by doing the Fire. Twice. Beautiful. The Samurai, what makes him so annoying is he does an attack. That didn't do much damage, did it? But he does, remember, have 5 times stacks of tiredness, and that reduced my air resistance. If my air resistance is negative, that attack will hit the next target. And if that target's air resistance is negative, it'll hit the third target. Thankfully, Unhoplite is here to tank like the ultimate shad that he is, and hopefully Akasha gets a second turn. Please, my sweet Akasha. You're my main name. I love you. See? Perfect. Perfecto. This will probably even kill the Amazon, actually. Now, is 0 negative? It is not. Fun math fact for you all. 0 is not negative. We are going to get a little bit of an overkill there, but it's whatever. It is whatever. What are you weak to? Air. And I can double air you. Cool. I told you we could pull it out. I was a little unconfident for a second, but the KT Akasha combo brought it home. All the way home by themselves.
All those bodies will make a fine fertilizer to repay the destruction of those many hectares of lost forest. Congratulations, Enchantress. Stay on your guard, however, as the humans will always try to return. It is your responsibility to keep them at bay, away from the temples and the forests.
The achievement we got for winning with the Enchantress was the root of all evil. I knew there was a reason I loved this character. Ugh.
My quest is over.
For now. Because, of course, we just unlocked the Ascension and Endless mode.
Limitless.
Yes, your growth is limitless.
It is inevitable.
Boop. Look at that. They opened up. So I said this last time, and I'll say it again. I do want to do Ascension mode eventually. There are 20 levels of... I might not have expanded upon it. There are 20 levels to Ascension mode, and I think that you can do them with any of the champions that you have unlocked it for. So, for example, once we finish the entire campaign, we could do level 1 Ascension on Mog, the Slaveholder, level 2 Ascension on Sarel, level 3 Ascension on Lyra, level 4 Ascension on Shaman, level 5 on the Goddess, and then just repeat that cycle. Or, you know, we could yole it up. I'll ask how people want to see it done. And that's going to be its own separate series. So this is going to be a continuation. Next time, we will come back
So many ideas!
with Lyra, the engineer who was the third and final baseline character to be introduced to the game. And she specializes on traps. So we had Mog, who specialized on monsters, Sarel, who specialized on magic, and the engineer, who specializes with traps. And I know literally nothing else. So it's going to be quite the experience. If you have any engineer pro tips, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you to the patrons and channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. And if anyone would like to stay up to date with anything happening on the channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below, and I will see you next time for some mechanized mayhem. Bye.